Assalamu alaikum Nazreen, I'm Alina Shigri and you're watching Arts Special. Today in Arts Special we'll be discussing about the pharmaceutical industry overall, the challenges that the industry has been facing so far, and so far it has been successfully maintaining its growth, it's sustaining its growth, especially in Pakistan. If we speak about the growth rate, it's growing by almost 15%. और अगर हम challenges की बात करें, law and order situation और तमाम वो aggravating issues हैं जो कि growth को restrict भी कर सकते हैं, लेकिन पाकिस्तान में जो growth की वजूहात हैं उस हवाले से mainly आज focus करेंगे हम. I'm honored to be here with someone who has extensive expertise in if you talk about group finance or investor relations or especially in various cultural settings. We'll speak to the highest ranking authority of German Merck Group, the chairman of executive board of Merck, Dr. Karl Ludwig Kley. Hello sir, thank you so much for taking time out for us.
My pleasure.
Dr. Kley, 2012 especially marks a very historic moment, 50 years of Merck Pakistan. How has the experience been so far for the company?
Good. We are 50 years in this country, 50 years of growth, 50 years of managing also difficulties with our good team. So all in all, we are happy with the past, which gives a good foundation for the future.
Sir, we'll also speak about the fact that Pakistan is facing a lot of security issues here, and since you people are maintaining your manufacturing operations and the distribution chain, especially in Quetta and Karachi, how is the company coping out with that issue?
Security is a major concern. I think one of the most important issues for any government here is to restore law and security wherever possible. I had a meeting with the governor today and the messages I got are very promising, so I'm confident that the issues will be affronted, but they have to be confronted.
Okay, Dr. Kley, I'd also like to ask about the future product and options that will be catered to the Pakistani masses and especially in Pakistan.
We are a company focused on research and development, and our focus in research and development is on oncology and immunology. We will bring products to the world market within the next 10 years, and Pakistan will naturally be included in the launches of these products. In addition, we have special products which we sell and market only in Pakistan, including antibiotics. So the range of products in Pakistan will extend going forward.
Okay, but how has the performance been in Pakistan, of Merck Pakistan compared to your regional companies and on a global level?
Growth in Pakistan is good. We are growing faster than the market, and we are growing faster than in some other countries. I have to admit there are countries which are even growing faster than Pakistan, China namely. So we are running against bigger growth rates. Profitability, though, in Pakistan is always a concern, as the prices here are the lowest in the world, and this is something we have to cope with.
But what could be the central challenge that Merck Pakistan is facing?
The central challenge is a continuous introduction of new products. New products in pharmaceuticals need registration. So we need a functional regulatory body which allows us to introduce new pharmaceuticals and then get the right price level so that we can market the products with success.
Okay.
These are the two major successes.
Okay, Dr. Kley, but recently a bill that is known as the Drug Regulatory Authority bill that has been signed by the President of Pakistan. How has that impacted your company?
We're looking back, unfortunately, at 2 years where a lot of products have not been registered due to discussions on responsibilities and allocation. This seems to be solved, and I'm quite confident that the backlog of product registrations will be worked up and that we will return to normality when it comes to product registrations.
Are the pharma sector laws and policy restraining growth or promoting growth?
Healthcare and pharmaceuticals are regulated in every country of the world. So regulation as such is not a bad thing. And I think for healthcare it needs also some regulation, because after all we're dealing with the most important asset of people, with health. It seems to me that we would need more regulation as far as quality is concerned, because quality of pharmaceuticals is the key issue for the patients, and we need a more flexible regulation as far as pricing is concerned.
Okay, Dr. Clay, already Merck Pakistan is a success story. As Pakistan-India liberalization unfolds, how will that affect or impact Merck's operations in Pakistan?
At the moment, I do not see an impact. So even with a complete opening of borders, which is probably not an imminent project, I still see an important place for Pakistan in our global production network and in our global marketing policy. So I don't expect for us at Merck a big change if the borders are opened and the trade is liberalized.
Sir, you're someone who believes that Pakistan is full of opportunities, and Pakistan has a lot of business opportunities, whereas people in Pakistan might be a little frustrated because of the concerns that are prevailing, that are existing here in Pakistan. So how do you feel Pakistan would continue to provide opportunities going forward, and what message would you like to give to the masses maybe who are watching us globally?
Pakistan is a country with a lot of riches, with a wonderful population, with great people, with young people. It has a splendid future if it manages to get governance in order, to get law and security in order, and to provide stable infrastructure for industries. Then I think everybody would come into Pakistan happily and help growing the economy.
Dr. Clay, we're instructed to go for a break right now, but we'll continue this discussion right after this break. Stay tuned and keep watching Aaj Special. वेलकम बैक आफ्टर द ब्रेक। नाज़रीन, हमारे साथ इस वक्त डॉक्टर क्लाइव मौजूद हैं और हम बात करें मर्क पाकिस्तान की प्रेजेंस के हवाले से। 50 इयर्स मर्क पाकिस्तान को हुए हैं और ग्लोबली इसकी पोजीशन के हवाले से हम बात करेंगे। डॉक्टर क्लाइव, कमिंग बैक टू यू, lot of people might associate Merck with being in the pharmaceutical industry, but there's a lot more to offer. Definitely, our viewers would like to know Merck's presence globally and what it offers.
We are 40,000 people working for Merck. We are in 70 countries around the world. Whenever you switch on an Apple iPad, whenever you switch on a mobile phone, whenever you switch on your flat screen TV, you have a more than 60% chance to meet Merck. We are the global market leader in liquid crystals and other display technologies, which is part of our material business. Whenever you are in a university, whenever you do research, then you have a high probability of meeting Merck. We are one of the 3 biggest suppliers of so-called life sciences materials in the world, which is starting from water to cell culture media and very complicated instruments. So in all 3 segments, materials, life sciences and pharmaceuticals, we are on the leading edge. We are one of the leading companies, and this makes us so strong globally as well as in Pakistan.
Okay, and in Pakistan, we would like to know about the options that you cater in Pakistan and the operational activities that exist here.
In Pakistan, we are strongly focused on pharmaceuticals. The materials sector plays a role when we sell our pigments to the food industry, to the building industry and others. And we do have a sizable life science business which helps other pharmaceutical companies in their production, in their research and in the development of products.
Dr. Clay, what does the Fit for 2012 program mean for the company globally as well as in Pakistan?
Fit for 2018 in this case is our program, which consists of an efficiency program, but then more important, of a strategy to develop a growth platform geared towards 2018. Currently, we are on the efficiency phase. Pakistan has done its part of the efficiency program. There's not much to be added now, and we are now moving onwards into the strategy development.
Okay, and we would definitely want to ask about the employees, how many employees have been hired here in Pakistan, Merck Pakistan, and also the fact that the total revenue, how much it contributes to Merck Pakistan.
Merck Pakistan is roughly a 50 million euro business, and we are employing slightly less than 1,000 people in this country. We are constantly hiring new staff because a company like ours lives from innovation, lives from young people, lives from a constant change in ideas, and young people come into the organization. So there's a continuous process of hiring also in Pakistan.
So this might be for all the future leaders in Pakistan. What sort of qualities do you look for in a future leader? What sort of qualities would you find in a future leader, and especially when you talk about, you know, the young generation coming coming up and just taking positions in the leading companies?
I have three aspects I would like to underline. I expect, of course, everybody to be a talented, ambitious person. I expect everybody to have a level of competence reached in school or university. What I would like to focus on first is integrity. We are a company who puts an important role into integrity of everyone working for us. Mm-hmm. Second one is we want curiosity. Anyone joining Merck has to be curious what life brings, what the future is, and what he can do. And last, we want responsibility. People working for Merck have to take responsibility not only in their jobs, but also for the society and for people outside of the company. So I expect leaders not only to have competences, but only have these qualities.
Dr. Clive, we again have to go for a break. We'll be back after a short break. Stay with us and keep watching Arts Special. Welcome back after the break. Dr. Clive, after the break, I'd like to speak about the corporate and social responsibility that Merck is very well aware of already. In Pakistan, our education and healthcare facilities need to be provided to the people here, and especially tackling issues on the economic front. We are facing an ill economy right now. How is Merck dealing up with that situation?
With the corporate responsibility programs, we have global programs and local programs. As a local program, let me mention, for example, we built a hospital, a facility on Baba Island, which we staff also with doctors, with nurses, with helpers, where we provide the medicine, we provide the infrastructure. And this is one example. We have more of that in Pakistan, be it in Karachi or be it in Quetta. On a global program, we have two major pillars. One is a program which is very much focused on Africa, which is the elimination of schistosomiasis, bilharziosis, a disease which comes through worms and is a terrible disease, the second biggest tropical disease after malaria, and we tackle this together with the World Health Organization. Secondly, we are distributing and staffing so-called mini laboratories, which are suitcase-sized laboratories which every doctor in rural areas can take and test medicines whether they are fake or not. And this is an extremely important project because one of the biggest problems for the pharmaceutical industry is not only lack of quality, but are fakes, which are not the medicine the doctor thinks to prescribe, which can have deadly consequences for people. So these are examples of the corporate responsibility programs we carry out.
Okay, since Merck is more focusing on developing economies, in Pakistan, the companies here, functioning here, the pharmaceutical companies especially, they've been complaining about the fact that since 2001, the price increase has not been given to them. So how is Merck coping up with that? Difficult,
because every business needs to cope, has to cope with inflation, has to cope with rising costs, and has to cope with running cost of electricity, of water, and other things. So, as every other industry, the pharmaceutical industry needs prices which are sustainable and help the companies to sustain their business long term. And therefore, price increases are necessary. They have to be modest, but we should also keep in mind Pakistan today has the cheapest prices in the world. So something can be done and has to be done in order to make a living for the pharmaceutical industry.
Dr. Klei, you quoted the word difficult here, but yet the company is posting a growth of 20% here in Pakistan.
That's the growth of the top line, the revenues. The growth of the profit is not satisfactory, and we need profit to finance our research, our development, and our production.
Dr. Klei, any plans for bringing in more investments in Pakistan, especially in the biotechnology area?
We have to review our strategic plan. We have just finished an investment in our plant here in Karachi, where we have a new packaging line. We have to review the programs. At the moment, there's no plan to come with biotechnology into Pakistan. Biotechnology is, you need much less production capacity in biotechnology than you need in traditional medicines. So at the moment we run over capacity in biotechnology and therefore no need to do anything else.
Dr. Klei, when we speak about a regulatory risk or safety risk or communication risk or public policy risk, manufacturing risk, there are a lot of things, and the cause and effects are moving more faster than ever. In Pakistan, what needs to be done in order to mitigate risk, proactively mitigate risk perhaps, and to react to it quickly and foresee problems?
Are you speaking of the company or the country?
Of the company and overall.
Okay. Of the company, we simply have to have good management, and I'm happy that we have good management. If good management is in place, everything else will work out.
And in general too, is that a message for all of this?
I am not the person to give advice to the Pakistan government. I think Pakistanis know very well themselves what they have to do and what they will do. I'm confident.
You are. Dr. Klei, we have a minute left, so any message that you would want to give to our viewers here?
I would like to stress that this is a wonderful country. This is a country full of opportunities. This is a country that has so many options, and it's up to the people and to the governments to grasp the opportunities. Merck is happy to be here, and if Merck can help Pakistan to realize opportunities and to transform hope into realities, I'm happy.
Thank you so much, sir, for taking time out for us. It was a pleasure interviewing you today and being here with you. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Nazreen, हम बात करते हैं Dr. Karl Ludwig Klei. He is the chairman of the executive group at Merck, Germany. And with this, and on a very positive note, I would really like to say that जिस तरह से डॉक्टर क्लाई ने ये कहा कि पाकिस्तान इज फुल ऑफ अबंडेंट रिसोर्सेज, फुल ऑफ रिचेस, पाकिस्तान में सिर्फ पॉलिसीज फॉर्मुलेट एंड राइट पॉलिसीज फॉर्मुलेट होने की जरूरत है. पाकिस्तान में पोटेंशियल बहुत ज्यादा है, पाकिस्तान के पास टैलेंट बहुत ज्यादा है, लेकिन अगर हम बर वक्त इस चीज को मोबिलाइज करें, इन रिसोर्सेज को मोबिलाइज करें, पाकिस्तान की इकोनॉमी, ना सिर्फ इकोनॉमी, पाकिस्तान ऑन द होल ग्लोबली बहुत ज्यादा कंपेरेटिव नजर आता है. दैट्स ऑल फॉर नाउ इन आवर स्पेशल. दिस इज अलीना शिगरी साइनिंग ऑफ नाउ.